Welcome back to Prima.Law. Right now, we're going to be talking about the fun topic of addendum or addendums. Right? Those pieces of paper at the end of the form where you got to put all the information that didn't fit on the form itself. So here we are on the case page. We are at the I-130. And you can see here that for every form, we have this section on the right hand here that says addendum, right? This is where you're going to be able to add your addendums. Now, inside of Prima, we know how many items of what can fit on the form. So when you autofill that with something and there's extra items, all you got to do is come here on the form as part of your form preparation process and click Generate. Now it's going to generate anything you have extras for, right? So on this form, you're going to need previous addresses for Stevens. You're going to need phone numbers, work history, so jobs, maybe family members, and current address. And so this is going to look at both the petitioner and the beneficiary. So we have these addendums here. If you go in the meantime, like later after you finish this form and you go change something in the database, you need to come here, delete. So you can select all, delete, and then you would regenerate it by clicking generate. Now let's say that there's maybe some oddball form that appears and you need to add your own section. No problem. You can add a section, give it a title, and enter some data. And there we go. And click create. Now one at a time, we can actually go into these and edit them as well. So I can edit that addendum that I just created for previous address for Stevens, Wilson, Bananagram. We can edit that as well. So we can see we've got the previous addresses nicely formatted there. We can also delete individually, download if we want to download a PDF of that as well. And then when we add that to the package assembly feature to put the whole packet together, we'll get all of those there. We can also click on download. Now, when you download that form, you're going to get just the form here. So it's important to remember at this time that we go to download your addendums as well by clicking there, download. And here you have the addendum that you can print out for that form as well. All right, now the other option you have, this is pretty convenient, so we like to do that. But again, if there's something that maybe you need to include or want to include in an addendum that doesn't show up here or is kind of maybe out of the ordinary, you can just go back to the contact profile for this individual. Let's find their contact page here. And you would go to the information tab, and let's say we need all the family members. Okay, we've got all these here. You can actually click here to print as well. So you could save that as a PDF, and you've got this nice long list. Oh, let's fit it all there. And you could call it as an exhibit in one of your cases or in one of your petitions that you're preparing. So a lot of these things that exist for, right? So things like, even past passports, you can just print that, addresses, phones, employment, marriage history, family members, etc., etc., etc. And that's how easy it is to create addendums in Prima.Law.